Bon lecture. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Monster Loves You. So, last we left, what all had happened? Let's see, we had gotten really brave and not the most clever and not very ferocious, but very honest and greeting kind. And I believe I think we got to like adulthood. Oh shoot. Hello, Buck, and thank you for reminding me that I turned my display off. I didn't want it on in case I tapped out. But yes. Is this Neopets? Not really? This green feller with the claws is our monster. And so last time we played, for like the last 40 minutes of the stream a week ago, we were trying to be super nice to other monsters and help people out and go on a lot of cute adventures. And so we went through being a morsel and then a babby and then a child, and I think now we're adults. I think. I can't honestly recall. So we have the options to do politics or go exploring. What shall we do? Politics sound but boring. Exploration. Aminal Paw. The spine doctor has asked you to catch a special fox. It limps, she says, and it coughs. I need it quickly, if at all. Why does she need this sickly fox? The spine doctor swats you with one prickly arm. There's no time for questions. Get the fox or don't. Okay. I do not have commands set up, but thank you for lurking, Buck. I am glad you're here at all. After it. You go forth into the forest, trailing the fox. As you get closer, you catch a glimpse of its ragged ears between two trees. The fox is limping slowly. Aw, poor Foxy. Get closer. As you draw near, you smell something sickly sweet. Aw, the fox slumps and vomits green matter onto the forest floor. Your claws tremble at the thought of touching it. Do we ask the spine doctor if this is safe, pursue the fox, or pursue it while washing our hands? I don't want to get sick. Unfortunately, the fox easily loses you in the whale mist while you're washing your claws in a stream. You're not absolutely sure it was there at all. Would you imagine seeing it earlier? Probably not, but regardless, you return to Omen in shame. Aw. The doctor says nothing, but other monsters see point and whispering straight. Well, pooh. Gonna go exploring some more. Let's do the foods. As you explore the whale mist, you notice that the air smells faintly of gingery bread. There, ahead, there's a flock of very fat birds pecking a trail of crumbs that winds through the trees. Follow the trail of birds and crumbs. It leads along twisting paths you never knew existed. Deep in the forest, you come across a rickety human house which smells of baked goods. You hear human speech. 2 children are babbling nearby. Examine, wait for them to leave, eat one, or leave them alone. Examine the children, I shout. The human children look tired and very thin, but their bellies bulge as though they've just eaten a huge meal. You're so weak that you don't fear for your life being so close. I will wait for them to leave. Smoke begins to pour from the windows of the house. The children flee deeper into the forest, laughing. As flames rise to engulf the whole house, you hear an adult human screeching inside. So we just wasted a day coming across Hansel and Gretel. Okay! Let's try doing some politicking, I guess. Gobclaws and you are arguing about what to have for lunch. She got to pick last time. Suddenly your favorite food flies down from the sky and perches within arm's reach. The magpie chirps, "Have either of you seen a cornfield around here?" Your stomach growls. It's tough, but help the bird. Scream and flee. Why was the bird talking? Or, burp. I will be nice to a burp. Through gritted teeth and a sheen of sweat, you coolly tell the bird where to find a human cornfield. After it flies off, Gobclaw asks why you did that. Explain that one should help anyone who asks, so the favor might be passed along, or because it'll be tastier someday when it's eaten with lots of corn. I like this answer. She nods at you. Sage thought, someday I need help, and that magpie could give it, but we still need to get a real meal. More politicking. In the water now. Your neighbor, the elder monster Lelia, walks slowly in the direction of the brood cave. Lelia? Lelia who? She's one of your next door neighbors, but she's much older than you. Months and months. She has tough scales and eyes of several different sizes. Okay. Excuse me. I will follow her. As she passes down the road, some of the other elders nod to her. They then go to her hovel and start smashing things. Ask an elder what's going on. Greed Blitz stops staring apart to Lelia's dining room table and says she feels herself beginning to dissolve. She's going to need to release herself and become one with the slime and spawning vat. What happens when monsters dissolve themselves? Monsters who get to a certain age either settle into their personalities and stay forever, or they let themselves become one with the slime from which they came. Their personality can have an effect on future generations of monsterlings. That's so neat. That's really nifty. I will go thank Alelia. You're going to be remembered, Alelia. Indeed, we'll see a bit of you in every monsterling from now on. Alelia wipes a slimy tear from one of her smaller eyes and sniffs. Give her a hug. You hug Alelia. She squishes. Her body is already starting to break down and dissolve. She breaks away, smiles one last time, and walks quickly toward the brood cave. You'll never see her again. Aww. That's sad. Alright, let's do more exploring. Sword. You find a red hood in a basket in the middle of the... Really? Okay. A human house is nearby. Funny, you never noticed it before. There's a white picket fence out front. Circle the pretty little house. There's a great deal of blood in the yard, along with a half-dead wolf coughing weakly. Ask the wolf what happened. Woodcutters, friend. You can't trust them. Beware their axes. Even worse than knives, the wolf finishes saying. Take and eat the wolf carcass. You haul the strangely heavy carcass back home. An elder points out to a sewn up and gnash down the wolf's belly and says it was good work. Do I take credit or be honest? I will be honest. Yeah. The elder is impressed with your honesty and says so. You open the gash and find stones inside the wolf. How odd! Alright, let's try the snick now. You take the lead on a hunt in the whale mist, but you fear become separated from the group. Suddenly you catch sight of something. There! Where? Within that thicket, rumor has it that an especially large, clever snake tricked Nash, biting her and making her sick for days, and it's right there, waiting, watching. I have beaten and eaten snakes before. Let us try it. You slowly creep up on it, sharpening your claws. Suddenly you stop. A print in the dirt is clearly from Nash's foot, and that's definitely dried monster blood around it. I will be smart and lure it into a trap so it cannot bite me. You perch on a branch above a crude snare and beat two rocks together to attract the snake's attention. This goes on for some time. Keep beating those rocks. Suddenly the snake drops from a branch above you. You struggle, but it's too late. It crushes you with its terrible strength. Everything getting dark. Next thing you know, Nash has pounced on the snake. She grabs its head and holds its mouth shut, keeping its fangs trapped. Still crushing. Nash bites the snake's head off and swallows it. You gasp as the coils loosen. Nash is carried through Omen by a group of cheering monsters while you are left to recover on your own. Aww. Gonna get some water in my throat because it's already getting dry, even though we're only 17 minutes in. There we go. Yeah, at least we lived. jumping. Monsters are gathering around the skull pole. They invite you to dance with them. Skull pole? A few monsters die without dissolving themselves in the communal spawning pit. Huh? Other monsters save the heads of the deceased and hang them on the skull pole. Skin and flesh turn to slime eventually, leaving only bone. Ah. Let's dance. The only problem is, you've never done the skull dance and now everyone is watching you. I will dance my own dang way. You move closer to the skull pole. Dance fast. Oh. You look up from your clumsy display to find several of the others hiding their eyes behind their claws and tentacles. The rest of the monsters walk away without dancing. Whoops. I guess I should have been honest and said that I don't know how to do the skull dance. But too late now. Running! A small pack of elder monsters are huddled at the edge of Omen, watching the woods and discussing something in hushed tones. Elder Hamrag is saying, "This could simply be a rumor. We don't know they're out there for sure. Ask what's going on." Hamrag says, some of the younger monsters have seen others in the whale mist. Monsters from no town we know of, thin and cold without food and shelter. I will offer. The others are impressed by your unusual offer. They look at each other, then shift their conversation in the same direction. If the strange monsters come into Omen now, they won't be met with violence. Yay! Oh, wait. Let's do the laughing face. Ooh, excuse me. A flock of geese are in the square. No honk. One can talk honk above the din. Honk. Nash Nash screams. Last one to drive them away is the loser. And she's on that human scooter she found. Honk. Not you too, sheesh. Honk. I was expecting that to be just going after them, trying to honk at them. But okay. Hunt down a cool secret weapon of your own. You run to Hamrag's hovel and borrow the fox pelt he uses as a doormat. Let's gear up. Plunking it on your head, you run toward the geese, growling and yipping. They swarm you! Uh-oh. You can think of two good options. Okay, have a good time on your day, Papa Mutt. And thank you for the loves. I do not have the lurk command set up to work. I don't even know how. Thank you. I will out-honk the geese. You honk so loudly the geese think you to be the boss goose and follow you to the nearest pond. Nash Nash accepts the loss and scoots off. Yeah! Which one to pick now? Let's do the fighty cloud. Wild chickens are back in season, as delicious as they are mean. They're loose within the whale mist, and the monsters are all hunting them down. Get out there and hunt those wild chickens. Deep in the woods, you're looking for chicken scratch when you literally stumble over a hen guarding a cluster of chicks. The hen clucks and caws at you. Excuse me, jeez, I'm really sorry about that. Let's fight the hen. Though the clucking makes your blood turn cold, you seize the great hen and fight until you're both a mess of feathers and blood, but victory is savory. Nash Nash cheers so hard that two chickens she hasn't killed yet escape her grasp. Gotta be more attentive with them chickens. Let's see, how many? 2, 4, 6. 2. Okay. Let's do the rock. You sit with Nash Nash and Gobclaws on a tattered red blanket, eating cookies and talking about artifacts. What are artifacts? Artifacts are human-made objects. Many monsters collect them. All the garbage cans in Omen were collected from one human bus stop. Some artifacts are interesting. Some can be dangerous. Okay. Continue the discussion. Gobclaw sighs. I really like artifacts. I want a nice big collection, but it seems like I can never find any good ones. You and Nash Nash exchange glances. Glance! Nash Nash runs a claw along the handlebars of her little scooter. You both know some good spots. Tell Gobclaws about the good spots. You open your mouth, but gasp as Nash Nash kicks you hard. Why? Nash Nash whispers, that'll be less stuff for us. I don't care if you have less stuff, but if I do, you're in big trouble. She pokes you with her claw to make her point. Heck you, Nash Nash. Gobclaws clicks her pincers happily as she does a little dance of thanks. She scuttles off into the woods to check out the places you described. What about Nash Nash? Nash Nash makes good on her promise of big trouble in the form of a thorough drubbing, whatever that means. You claw back to your home, exhausted and oh. That's not very nice, Nash Nash. Angry monster. It's the scream along, sing along. Everyone's screaming. Loudest monster wins. Scream, sing, scream, sing. You're totally going to break some windows and eardrums. But why are all these monsterlings here? Their singing has been known to hurt their little ears. Please smash the village windows, then sing! Some of the elders pull you away from the monsterlings. They toss you into the scapegoat's pit and suggest you ask the goat for singing lessons. That was not well thought out of me. Explore the whale mist. A little more confident monster. You come upon a scene of hundreds of frogs, all gathered on a stream bank. They're ribboning back and forth in what is clearly a debate of some kind, watched by a stork. What are they arguing over? Half the frogs surround a log as though it is their leader. The other half are huddled at the feet of the somewhat bemused stork. What do frogs think of monsters? Frogs are afraid of anything bigger than them, which includes every monster ever, and every monster ever includes you. Alright, they're Freddy frogs. Wait and listen. Try as you might, you can't translate their croaks into intelligible language, but they do start jumping up and down on the log. Much further. The stork takes a long step and impales 3 frogs on its beak. It throws its head back, tossing the frogs into the air, then snaps them up. Bleh. The other frogs flee the bird. She devours several more of the slowest. Might as well eat the stork. Oh. Cunning monitor. Blitztree comes to you, flapping her winglets and clenching her claws. Mupsy Moral is looking for me. I overslept. I missed the hairy hare hunt. So, last time I noticed several of the names were anagrams, like Hamrag is Graham, and then there was one that was just blatantly Nikola Tesla anagrammed. And I'm wondering if Mupsy Moral is an anagram. Lorem Ipsum. Okay, I got it. I got it. That's cute. Why is one of the monsters an anagram of Lorem Ipsum? No, not who. Lorem Ipsum is a long string of Latin text that is used as the default for a bunch of computer stuff. What's so bad about that? I was on the list for the hunt, says Blitztree, and those hairy hares are really fast. We have to collect enough of their feet every year so Omentown has good luck. Ask Blitztree how many feet the hunt brought back without her. She yells, "None! I was supposed to watch from above and show the other hunters where the hares were hiding." Bad luck for everyone then, except the hares. Blitztree flutters her winglets again, especially for me. Mupsy's going to print a story about how I ruined everything forever. That's cute. Okay. Blitztree suddenly leaps on top of a garbage can, spreads her winglets, and glides away. Weird. Just then, Mupsy Moral rolls into Portent Square, pen and pad grasped in her thin claws. Did you see Blitztree come through here? I want to make sure everyone knows the truth. While it would be nice to defend Blitztree, I also want to be honest. No comment. Mupsy bought it. Blitztree is overjoyed. Yay! But 0 days left. Aha! You're growing old, my friend. Your body is very soft and you drip slime everywhere you go. It's getting hard to leave your hovel. Go see the spine doctor. The doctor tells you that your time is almost up. You'll soon reach the end of adulthood, and you will either ascend to elder status or dissolve into slime. What happens to monsters who dissolve? Their bodies melt in the spawning vat, where their memories will nourish the minds of new generations of morsels. What happens to monsters who ascend? Those who manage to ascend become elders and live on to steer the fate of monster kind. Okay. Can the doctor do something? There is a treatment that might prevent your dissolution. Learn more about it. The treatment involves an extract taken from the tentacle ferns that grow in the whale mist. That's easy. Go get a fern. Following the spine doctor's directions, you enter the whale mist in search of a tentacle fern, common in these woods. Pick a fern. You wade through the thicket of sticky green coils, letting them brush against your hide until one latches firmly in place. That means it's ripe. You snip the fern with your claws. What's that sound? It's a little monsterling, trying not to be noticed. I will stop for a while. The little monsterling asks, "Why are you dripping so much slime?" You look behind you and see a trail of goopy fluids. Explain about dissolution. The young monster seems terrified at the thought of dissolving. She says, "It's not fair. Animals live much longer than we do, and humans longer still." Tell her it's natural for monsters and nothing to fear. You remind her that this is the cycle of life, and it's always been this way. We carry in us the remnants of thousands of monsters who came and went before us. She seems reassured. Explain about ascendance. You point towards Omen. It's not over for everyone. If other monsters respect you enough, you can live on as an elder to share your wisdom directly and help care for the monsterlings. She says, "I'd like to do that. Is that what you're gonna do?" Tell her you can't ascend once you take your medicine. You explain that you have a few more things to do, but then you're going back to the spawning vat. She nods sadly and leaves you to your task. Move on. You return to the spine doctor with the tentacle fern. She takes it from you, and you know what? I changed my mind and go home without the medicine. The doctor smiles as you turn to leave. So you've accepted your fate. That's for the best. Nod to the doctor and go. A group of elders is waiting at the door of your hovel. They've seen your drippings. They know it's time for you to dissolve or ascend. Go with them to dissolve or become an elder. The elders of Omen surround you at the spawning vat. They built the fire beneath a small cauldron. Your body is squishy and damp. Examine the cauldron. The rusty iron cauldron smells like electrical fluid and herbs from the whale mist. It's empty now. Soon it will hold blood and slime from many monsters. My respect is not very high, but I will try to be tested anyways. A masked elder comes forward. She says, "It's time to decide." All elders growl and snarl. Watch. The masked elder claws herself. 3 drops of liquid spatter against the hot bottom of the empty cauldron. Thick vapor rises into the air. Is that blood or slime? You can't be sure. Depends on how much she respects you. Go on. The masked elder asks, "Who has already decided the fate of this monster?" None of the other monsters come forward. They don't respect you very much. Aww. The masked elder has placed 5 flat stones on the ground before you. She says, choose one. Chance will guide your claw. Pick a stone that looks good. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows 2 monsters fighting. The masked elder says, "This we will test your ferocity." Be tested. Two large monsters seize you from behind. They growl and try to pull you apart. I will... Yeah, oh no indeed. I will try to fight them both. You flick your claws out and squirm around to face your attackers. With a blood-curdling shriek, you'll give each one a face full of slices. They deserve the scars. Several monsters howl their approval and step forward, adding more fluid to the iron cauldron. Choose the next stone. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. This one shows one monster kneeling beside another injured monster. The masked elder says, "We will test your kindness." Be tested. A huge elder carries another monster close to the cauldron. The other monster is half melted and hard to recognize. Aw, look closer. It's Nash Nash! Or what's left of her. She's begun to dissolve like you, and her condition is far advanced. What's going to happen to her? The masked elder says, "We have decided that Nash Nash is too violent. There is a place for pure ferocity in our world, but it must be tempered with other qualities. Regard Nash Nash's increasingly gelatinous body." The elder says, "See her eyes? She still sees with pure rage. Perhaps you can calm her before the end." Aww. I can't check the stats. They require there to not be an event going on. Console the dying Nash Nash. Nash Nash growls and lashes out at you. Your claws might be weak, but hers are the only part of her that is still strong. You bleed. Ignore the pain and speak soothing words to Nash Nash. You lean close, wincing slightly as she draws a new line of red on your hide and hold her tightly. Appreciatively, she seizes her struggles. The other elders nod in approval. Goodbye, Nash Nash. The huge elder picks up the now unresisting Nash Nash and gently releases her into the spawning vat as she is gone. Walk unsteadily to the cauldron. You hold the cauldron, which contains the portentous infusion. It's heavy. Look in the cauldron. It's half blood and half slime. At least some of the elders support you. Drink the portentous infusion. If there's enough blood in it, you'll ascend. You drink, and alas, you must dissolve now. Okay. You wade into the spawning vat. It's cool and green, and you feel the aches and pains of your body melting away. Along with your body. What? Quiver. Your hide is absorbed by the surrounding slime. Tiny morsels swim closer to the new source of nourishment. Melt. Ah, relief. Your last thoughts begin to form, even as your brain disintegrates. Remember the words and ideas that were dear to you. As your body unravels in the slime, you dream of helping the sick and soothing the cares of the woeful, of smarting everyone who challenge your mind, speaking the truth when others lied. That is how I started this, so I will dream of thus. Your body is gone now. You are a dream of kindness. Dream on. Sometimes a morsel will give its life to save another from a predator or the dangerous whirlpools that form in the spawning vat from time to time. Sometimes a morsel will care for another, or care more for another than it fears for itself. There will be more such sacrifices in the future, and they will make the monsters of Omen better than they were before. They will be born knowing what a hero is. The end. End of Elderhood. Here's how you did. Yep. Farewell, kind monster. Your essence will become part of all monsters from here until the end of time, for what it's worth. The end. Kind legacy. You sacrificed willingly right up to the end of your life. Now you nourish the new life that comes from the spawning vat, a legacy that continues on. Aww. That was actually really touching. Okay, we're gonna take a 10-minute break. We're gonna take a 10-minute break now so that I can emotionally collect myself and get the next game we will play today ready to be played. So, yeah, just take 10, go get yourself a drink or a snack or take a bio break or whatever you need, and I'll see you back here at 5 till, roughly. Bon lecture, welcome back. Sorry, that was closer to 15 minutes than 10. My body decided that it did not like me. Oh, I'm sure you do, Sammy. So, now that we're back, let's get started with our... Oh wait, I should update the stream info first. Done. Change the game. And now, let's get to my first time playing this. I know a bit about it, and I've seen excuse me, I've seen some friends play it before, but I've never played this for myself before. So let's give it a fair shake. Voice interjections? Sure, I can talk over them if need be. There will be 2 players today doing the first term, I guess, for a full game. Oh, you were too slow, Sammy. Also, I've never played before. Why would I start on the second semester? Oh. Well, crap. Okay. We'll do the DLC in a week. That sound good to you? Okay. Spooky high school. Sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I mean, this is extremely on brand. Holy crap! Oh. Diana. Pronouns she. Yep.
Sweet.
Red. Name. Sammy. Oh.
Light it up.
Alright. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. Oh, before we get much farther, I should really explain this. This is Monster Prom. It's an interesting visual novel that has 1 to 4 player capabilities, and I am going to be playing with one of my moderators who has played this game before, but this is kind of a raw experience for me. I'm mostly unaware of anything that can happen. And Sammy is already power gaming. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Aww. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf, or 21, a werewolf athlete who who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Lamb de Lioncourt, 400 XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polygeist, 22? Question mark? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Wow! This is so relatable! Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Alright. Let's start. Which is the coolest mythological creature? Alright, a Sphinx who's super turned up and ready to party. And she raps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. The invisible hand of the free monocrite. Fuck that shit. This weird creature I drew when I was 6, which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but super cool, and it's my OC and it's my spirit animal. Don't like that. Don't like the spirit animal, bitch. Because that's kind of insensitive to Native American stuff. I don't remember which tribe, but it was specific to one tribe's belief systems, and that's a little not okay, but whatever, it's just the one line. And Sammy, it's giving you the same question. The weird creature you drew when you were 6? OC, down at steel. Democracy is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? You put all the candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious. The bear should be our president. Whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo wins. We create a reality show called America's Next Top President, where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase, and we would turn a profit on. I'm going with the violin. Oh, damn it! It registered to click when I did not click. Is there a way to go back? Dang it. Alright, if you don't mind restarting. I will remember your answer for next time. First term, full game. Escape. Diana.
Yay!
Sammy.
Here we go!
Skip over this. Oh. Oh, this is different. School is outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP. Turning people into your emotional puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. Critical thought. I mean, damn, this country could really use a subject like that in schools. Oof. And for Sammy, crocodile punches. Be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze be? Arbert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through an app by its users. Oh, that... It's Switch plays Pokemon, but with a real person. Bullshit. It's a regular social network, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed and the money goes to the people exposed to that bullshit. Greek agoras. Like literal Greek agoras reinstated in our cities. Places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's social media I want to log into. I mean, as someone who is inclined towards learning, I kind of have to. And Sammy, what will you pick? You will pick bullshit. What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover could have? How to make a killer cocktail out of anything. Lyrics to all Disney songs. How to set stuff on fire. Obscure 80s movie trivia. Sports things. All the principles to build a financial empire. I kind of have to pick the Disney songs because I'm a dork. And Sammy, what's the cocktail? Oh, hey.
Let's go.
I don't know what I should be doing. It would be fitting of me thematically to go to the library, but hover over my stats. Why is the library money? Why is the library money? I feel personally offended by this as someone who works in a library and lives in a library. You know what? Let's try gym. Sure, let's level up our charm a little bit. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. The speech was mostly just me going, You're clearly a natural born leader. For your screaming skills, you gain +2 charm. After that, you engage in a deadly match of truth or dare or death with Polly, and that would be a super interesting event to cover, but then the two of you spot Miranda and Liam deep in an intense conversation, and that's bound to be much more interesting.
Hiya.
Hey babes, we were making quite a noise, and I love it. You were making quite a noise, and I love anything that makes quite a noise. What's up? Hey you two, Miranda and I were having a creative disagreement. You see, we wanted to start our own school club. You know, an intellectually rewarding extracurricular that enriches our minds while probably not being mentioned ever again in the future, because continuity at the school seems to be a bit what? Laying on the fourth wall a bit there, Liam. Noise! Let's do it! Y'all know my favorite things in the world. Drugs. Sexual activities? Noise. No, dummies. That too, but I meant chess and Russian literature. Stop treating me as if I were two-dimensional. What? What? Let's start a literature club. I'm down for that. Huh, I'm not sure. Do you remember what happened last year when we joined the literature club? We wrote dope poems, made new friends? No, the other thing.
Oh.
Ah, fuck, yes, that's right. Super, I almost forgot. I mean, that's how I died, you know? Anyway, thing is, Miranda and I were already between two ideas. I propose we start the club. What a loser. A delightfully meta club where we enjoyed ourselves by designing and crafting new school clubs. Boring. I propose the Little Pony Sweet Dreams Club, a club where we would spend our nights learning how to tell the right bedtime stories to ponies. Oh my god, that's too cute. Well, you two you know how to sound two-dimensional. But in any case, can't you both just do your own clubs? No, our lives are fueled by the conflict and confrontation that can only be solved by choosing between two options. Wow. Dude's kind of meta. That's why we need you to choose which club is the best one, because Diana always seems to choose based on who she wants to ask to prom. So which one should we go for? Just remember, one of the ideas includes ponies. Tough choice. Well, that's because I'm like super drunk right now. A tough choice indeed. It's your opportunity to convince Polly of one of the options, because no one is preventing you from making choices based on who you want to ask for the prom. This game is really leaning in to knowing how VN players play. The Pony one is at night, so it technically counts as a nightclub. The best club is clearly the club because, and then just throw some confetti. I want the ponies. Ponies are cute. Oh, good point, Diana. I do like nightclubs. You do realize that it would be nothing like an actual nightclub, right? Are you sure? Have you been to this Little Pony Sweet Dreams nightclub? No, but less butts and more butts, boo. Pony butts.
How majestic.
Ponies have majestic buttocks indeed. Whoa, now I need to see it myself. I know how. I hope they know how to shake those pony asses. I have no idea what's happening. The only thing I understood is that my proposal is won, and that is the only thing that matters. Huzzah! Diana, might it be true you only make choices based on who you want to... It might be true you only ask age. You only make choices based on who you want to ask the prom. Well, if that's true, you're off to a good start. Fuck yeah! You can't wait to tell rad bedtime stories to ponies alongside Miranda. Meanwhile, you gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Let's do this.
It was so weird. Bathrooms, you say? If you're sure. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. Ha, because your hair is fire. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Afterwards, you see Polly and Damien eating some delicious-looking cookies. Hey, would you like to buy a cookie to benefit the agents of chaos? I'm trying to get my destructive capitalism badge. Wow, this game is so quickly turning into my jam. Holy crap. All proceeds go directly to the uprising chaos over order, and it's tax deductible. As I was setting fire to a nursing home the other day, I heard a voice echo so loudly in my head that my teeth rattled. It told me of ancient order, and as it was described to me in 1,000 voices, blood trickled from my ears.
Fucking metal!
And then the voices gave me a badge for harassment of the elderly. What the hell is going on?
Classic.
And I earned my first badge for being unable and unwilling to stop partying. My goal is to get enough badges to make a bikini out of it, and then wear it and nothing else, everywhere, forever. My goal is to get enough badges that Polly makes a bikini out of them and wears it and nothing else ever, forever.
It's Polly time.
I wonder what badge we should go for next, and what hijinks we can get to earn it. You know what's crazy and chaotic? Being single and partying forever, destroy the institution of marriage, or chaos is always better with some sensible agony. Replace all the water in the school with swarms of mosquitoes. That's horrifying. We shall destroy the institution of marriage, indeed. Yes, queen! Not fond of that.
Lame.
I always say that marriage is like such an outdated institution. Think how panicked old people will be if we dismantle it. Yeah! They act as if it, like, matters or something. I'll head to City Hall and torch all the marriage certificates. And I'm gonna go to all the brass salons and pour pig's blood on all the dresses.
Rad.
Perfect! Man, we're gonna get at that disrupting societal norms city badge easy as pie. Badge bikini, here I come. Why do even the simplest plans seem to escalate into arson and blood so quickly? Whatever. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Everybody... Oh, this won't work. This won't work. Because we're not in voice together. Player is decided based on how weird the fandom of the movie is slated. Start being now. I don't know. Frozen, I guess. I don't know. I just decided a random Disney movie. Oh. What happened there?
Let's go.
Literally what happened? Oh. Whoops. Sorry, Sammy. Okay, it didn't explain it very well in a way that I would understand. I am sorry. I'm sorry. Who the hell is this? I guess I'll sit at this table. You come upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread while her eating serfs chow down obediently at a neighboring table. What? Serfs? I still don't get why you collect all these stupid forks and spoons and shit.
What a noob.
I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly. Silly boy, the silverware is not for killing. Things can be for stuff other than killing? That's lame as hell. It's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat. Your serfs do it for you. Well, of course they do. What? What? But they're not using any of her silverware. Naturally they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands, as befits the lower class. So you're saying the silverware collection has no practical purpose? Things have practical purposes? These two could go around and around like this forever unless you say something to resolve their dispute. I'm glad you're getting some joy out of this, dear. Damien's right, Miri. Maybe it is time you started murdering people with your silverware. I have Miranda, Damien. What about your collection of exotic corpses? Yeah, that's a good point, actually. That's not used for killing people. That's people who are already dead. That's different. Those corpses are useful. Useful for what? For holding down important documents. What important documents? documents about very important. Ugh, fine. I guess I don't use the stupid corpses for anything. I just stack them in a shed and occasionally dress them up in silly costumes. There, you happy? Extremely. Whatever, I'm gonna go play with my corpses. You stay behind with Miranda to admire her collection. She even teaches you how to use the romance fork. Smooth.
Let's do this!
He plays with corpses as if they were dolls. So I take it you want to go to this table, Sammy? Because it's got your bay here. You will arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them? Oh, yum yum, I sure love food and eating. Look at this food go in me. Yes. This cafeteria Sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavor profile. Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table, watching both women intently. Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. What? I'm so confused. Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. Is that not what eating is? I forget. While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives you a small bow. Excuse me. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have such fine wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. Nope, don't like it. Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. Don't like it. But I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I was gonna do anyway. But the translucent one has such passion. I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it. I mean, it is fucking weird. I'll give you that, Polly. In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part? Okay, Sammy, this is your choice. Do I go for Polly? Okay, I knew it. The businessman nods thoughtfully. You know, you're right. Never before have I believed so fully that someone was actually eating real food. This is so fucking weird. And it is giving me life. Yep, that's me eating real food with my real mouth and teeth. Are you kidding me? That's convincing to you? The food is falling right through her body onto the floor. Don't hate me just because I'm efficient at eating. Don't worry, I hate you for other, more private reasons. What? Sorry, can't you? You're too busy eating real food. You team up with Polly to make her eating even more realistic. She passes her food through her body to you, and you eat it for her. It's pretty hot. No, I disagree! Random.
Let's do this.
Alright, where do you want to go, babe? Bathroom again? Alright. That day you visit the bathroom, so take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using... Alright, that's a thing some people do. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gain +2 boldness and probably +1 staphylococcus, with a slight chance of +1 STD. You're probably just getting ready to leave when you get a text from Polly. Hey, boo, let's party. How can you refuse such a formal missive? You track her down immediately.
Hi.
Hey, you got my text. That's good, because I need some help brainstorming. I'm going to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame, and that needs to change. See, it's a costume party. You know, where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans. I beg your pardon? I'm going as a sexy tax attorney. What? I can't. I cannot deal with this bimbo. She's kind of a bimbo. She's a scholar of blunts and booze. Whatever. But I'm not sure even the sexiest tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of lamitude. So, got any ideas to help me spice things up? Oh, you got some ideas, and they're the spiciest. Hey, Aftons. I'm having a moment because this game is surreal as all hell. So, Sammy, since this is your turn, do you want to spike the punch or go in a couple's costume with Polly? Spike it. Okay. Later that night at the party. This is nuts! Look at all these humans in human costumes. Georgina the party Albert totally just turned into a sumo wrestler. And Larry the Lish looks exactly like former United States President Abraham Lincoln. Oh, Larry doesn't just look like Lincoln. He is Lincoln. He has all of Lincoln's memories up to the moment of his death. Every newly transformed human at the party comes complete with a full lifetime of memories, a childhood, family, friends. They have no recollection of their lives as a monster, and are all currently going insane from the cognitive dissonance. Holy crap! Manny the Manticore just turned into a retired cop who is screaming for his estranged wife and 2 sons. Pranked! In about 4 hours, all of these newly created people will revert to their previous forms, essentially murdering these new identities. LOL! I don't think the Punisher had kids. At least not in the main continuity. In the meantime, you and Polly have a great time scaring the shit out of actual humans and streaming it online. You get +2 creativity and +1 fun.
Let's go.
I need a moment from that. Holy crap! Holy crap! This is just the first week, and I'm already losing my freaking mind. Sure, let's try class. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. What was me? Sigh. Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there as I was standing here, suffering gallantly in silence. She did, and she wasn't, but okay. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morning. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater. How is one even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored seahorse as a mount? How, I ask you? Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford sea steeds. If so, why, I would love to make reparations. But it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelet to begin the healing? I am told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy. Obviously, and what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of... Toppings: caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs. We'll never forget this. It was a present from a mer princess. An elegant stenciled card with your sincerest apologies, a list of all their fears, and a bundle of compromising photographs. I think I want to go a little out of character for me. Oh yes, how better to show that I'm truly making an effort to get to know them on the most personal of levels. I shall do their names in beautiful calligraphy, print their fears in gold leaf, and I shall adorn their compromising nudes with adorable glitter stickers. I may have been misunderstood before, but how could anyone misinterpret this kind gesture? Take the omelet and make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs, so we can all remember how generous I was. With a kiss on the cheek, Miranda hands you the omelet and waves you on your way. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm. Uh-oh, something happened to Sammy.
Let's do this.
You're doing some healthy nighttime jogging when suddenly a chariot pulled by aquatic horses, Nazi horses, emerges from a nearby fountain. How does that even work? Anyway, a door from the chariot opens and, unsurprisingly, it turns out to be Miranda. Sammy, you seem like a trustworthy person. Well, you certainly like to think so. I need to let you in on a secret. And don't tell anyone this, I am a princess. Yes! We all know, Miranda. Don't lie, Sammy, you're not trustworthy. I've been keeping it under cover because I think I am falling in love with a mere commoner, Diana. I've thrown some hints here and there, like always wearing my crown, or casually and subtly mentioning that I am a princess every 3 or 4 minutes. But soon it shall be time for the plot point in every good romance where my true identity is discovered. And she must accept me as the princess that I am. Now, this always turns out just fine in the movies and the fairy tales, but alas, here in the real world, dictated by logic and reason. She can't mean this one, right? Oh, my stomach! Oh, my stomach! Ow! Oh! 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 Oh, holy crap, I don't think I've laughed that hard at anything in a long, long time. Oh. No, I'm not okay. Oh, my stomach hurts. Like, legitimately, my stomach hurts. Whew. There are some people very confused. There are some very confused people who think that my kingdom's benign and helpful invasion of other kingdoms are unfair, and therefore are against the monarchy. Naturally, I am anxious as to how someone like that might react when they finally learn my incredibly well-hidden secret that I am a princess. What of Diana? How does she feel about the monarchy? This is your choice, Sammy. You could ruin me here. The monarchy? The monarchy? She loves the monarchy! Don't know why my voice went weird like that. She loves the monarchy, that's why she voted to never vote for class president again and instead choose someone based on divine right. Voting? To end voting? Why, that's one of the most brilliant subversions of peasant power I've ever heard. Diana's support of the monarchy shall not go unnoticed, nor unrewarded. Assuming you consider going to prom with me as a reward for supporting the monarchy. Which of course it is! Huzzah! Huzzah indeed, you gain +3 charm. Random.
Let's go.
Oh. Oh. Is there a way to save your progress in case we want to... In case we want to resume this later? Nope. Alright. In that case... in that case, let's take... excuse me. Yeah, let's take a break. Real quick. Just 5 minutes. Go take a bio break or get some food or drink or whatever y'all need to do. And I'll see you at the top of the hour. One lecture, I'm back. Whew. Still a little worn out from that laughing fit. Excuse me. Whew. Okay, so all right, where to go? I get the feeling that Sammy will be upset at me if I go to the bathrooms. Yeah, I figured. Let's try outdoors, I guess? That day during recess, you started a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a red party. New game plus 2 fun. Neat. You're minding your own business when Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught. Most terrible news, friend. I have just watched the documentary Game of Thrones, and now I fear for my own royal family. Wow, that reference didn't age well. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to random acts of treachery, or how often we romance our siblings. Oh, honey. I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all. Damn it, I thought I banned that word. Please, help me put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify potential traitors in my court? Just keep an eye out for the classic signs, shifty eyes, hooded black cloaks, ordering knives in bulk, or pretty much everyone is a traitor. Just spin a bottle and whoever it points at, kill them. Oh, good. At least I don't have to worry about the archive that goes up on YouTube having that there. Classic designs. But that would mean...
Disgraceful.
Could Lord Darkheart Stabbington be a traitor? I must warn Father at once. We have to find a new royal babysitter. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Unless that name is Darkheart Stabbington. You gain +2 smarts, and +1 money as a reward. Neat.
Let's do this.
I assume you want the bathrooms again. Is that some kind of bee doing a pog face? Hello, Sarah. And thank you for the compliment. Hey. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! Totally just the same illustration that it's had for the past 2-3 times that Sammy's gone in there. The graffiti says, "I'm bold as fuck." And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! You could even call it a wonder wall. A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, "Well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. And then you gain +2 boldness." Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. Polly's there too, doing her best to perfect that delicate art form, the bathroom selfie.
Hiya.
I'm not getting out of my own chat, Sammy. Heck you. Ugh, I am looking so good today. It is like a crime and I should be arrested. I can't post any of these devastating selfies yet. They're missing the most important ingredient. That's right, a killer selfie sticker. But I've got so many and they're all so good. Which one should I use? Dance Monkey or her own face? Which do you choose, Sammy? Dance Monkey. Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't believe I've done that. Oh my gosh, I love Dance Monkey. Dance Monkey, the monkey who dances, an international sensation. Are you telling me you have the official Dance Monkey Dance Team Limited Edition selfie sticker? Then where you can see Dance Monkey's entire red ass? I can't! This game is so silly! Send it to me. Send it to me now. I'm gonna make him rub his ass in my face, cheek to cheek. You are delighted to finally find someone who is into Dance Monkey as you are. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Yeah. Random.
Let's do this.
Oh no. We're gonna have a fight here, babe. Your ghost girl is sitting with my fish girl. We are going to... You bitch. I love you, you're a bitch. Alright, I'm trying to comprehend your request. Whether to comprehend is really simple, Miranda. Take my cell phone, snap a pic of me face planting in my food with my eyes closed and tongue out. But wherefore? Right here, Miranda! You're about to point out that wherefore means why, but luckily Polly elaborates on her own, so you don't have to look like a fucking know-it-all. It's a new meme, Miranda, like planking or dabbing. It's called food poisoning, and it's dope AF. Don't you have cool trends in your kingdom? I suppose we do. Oh, we have a fun trend called Revere Your Rulers. It's where you show nothing but the utmost devotion for the royal family. If you're good at it, you get a lot of likes on social media and also not executed. Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak? I bet you know some pretty cool trends, don't you, Sammy? Heck yeah, you do, don't you? I surely do. It's entitled Silverware Wear, and it's where you take your most expensive cutlery and dress it in very fancy, tiny outfits. That sounds so cute. Yep, it's called dyeing. Oof. Yes! Dying is my fucking fave. I mean, listen, the first time I did it, I was like, okay, now I don't get to be alive anymore. But then, when all the cool ghost stuff kicked in, I was like, OMG, dying is awesome! Everyone should die! I'm not sure I would be into this dying trend, but I do know that Daddy's reign helps many peasants achieve this meme, so it's nice to know they are becoming super popular on social media in the progress. Ugh, that's a little uncomfortable. Remind me not to ever hang out in Miranda's kingdom on break. But hey, Sammy, maybe you and I could hang out and do some dyeing together. Hey, maybe? Yeah, yay.
Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna find out what the hell is the deal with this cat person with the...
Show me that money.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be needed at some very specific moments. So, take a look. Aha. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. You sure about this? You can always use online encyclopedia trademark to get a general idea and still be able to act as if you've read it. A corpse! Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. A tampon used by the Ew! 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 You know, forget about blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask me how I got this. A fake badass tattoo. It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, and make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too, and go to some kind of super prison. Street cred plus 9,000. A sexy fake Latin accent. Why? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey. The Latin accent is a close second, TBH. A blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots. Nice. A motivational poster. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors, and tons of raw talent. Damn, that sounds exhausting. So let's sell for a motivational poster for now, okay? The gift that keeps on giving. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs giving. Yeah. A PR agent. High school social life is so hard nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. A bag of regular cocaine. Good old cocaine. In these times of weird experimental substances with horrible side effects, cough cough, bath salts, cough cough, cocaine has become the new vanilla of... I hate that that's not wrong. I hate that that's not wrong. Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't. But they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. A penguin mask. You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea you would appreciate a good old reverse Romanian and Wilkinson. I must admit, it's kind of hot that you're into that kinky shit. What? What? Sure, I'll take the gift. The Xmas gun. Sorry, Cell, that long ago Santa used to give naughty boys lead instead of coal. What?
Let's go.
What am I supposed to do with this gun? What increases what? I lost all my creativity and some of my smarts. I like to think I'm a creative person in real life. Let's try the auditorium. Cute! That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves had descended to give you figurative oral sex. Wow, this game is right, like... This game just gives no shits. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. You gain +2 creativity. Oh, woe is me! Alas and alack a day! Miranda throwing a hissy fit. Must be Tuesday. So, what else are you gonna do? Study? Study? Ha! Oh, hello, don't mind me. I'm simply enduring the most horrible injustice to happen to anyone ever. Why are you dressed as Princess Daisy? No, the dress is yellow. It's Princess Daisy. Peach's dress is pink, and that would clash with Miranda's skin tone. You shan't believe such cruelty could happen at our own school, but today, Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster told me that I shall be receiving a B+ in her class. A B+! And all because I seldom attend. Does she not understand the importance of my daily royal manicures? Such a horrid grade will surely cause father to cease paying for my seahorse insurance as punishment. And then how shall suitors call upon me? Oh, the tragedy! If only someone knew of a way I could, I don't know, perhaps break into Principal Giant Spider's office, access his private computer, and alter my grade? This is surreal! This is so surreal. Sick of one of the flies outside the principal's office. When he goes out to eat, we sneak in to cheat. My ladies in waiting are expert lace makers. I'm sure they shall have no problem dropping everything in order to detain a variety of bugs. Indeed they don't, or are too terrified to object, and they create a sticky, gooey web. Principal Giant Spider emerges to gorge on dung beetles that still smell of shit, which is apparently a thing spiders like. You and Miranda sneak into his office, and using the skills you learn in Cyber Terrorism 101, hack into the files in no time. Oh, look at that. I have an A+. I guess I underestimated my own amazingness. I'm very surprised by this development. I suppose as long as we're here, I might as well fill this thumb drive with top secret school security footage. No reason. That seems on the level. Definitely don't ask any follow-up questions. Just gain +3 charm and be cool.
Let's do this.
Bathrooms again. No classes, only hokey. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. Take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain +2 boldness, thank you, Mamimi, and proceed to the bathrooms. On your way out, you spot Polly still wearing the lab coat she stole from that human party the other night. Nice. She takes it off and throws it at you to get your attention.
Hi.
Yo, that human party convinced me I want to be a scientist. But not just any kind, a party scientist. What's a party scientist, you ask? Why, just a scientist who's discovering the secret to the raddest party. Through a series of extremely scientific experiments, I aim to discover what exactly makes a party good. So I can distill whatever it is into a vial and drink it. Or, just have a really dope parties all the time. Anyway, I'm going to a bar mitzvah tonight and I need your scientific advice. What can we do to push this party over the edge? Oh no. So, a literal electric slide or chemistry, with no further elaboration. A literal electric slide it is. Later that night, look at him dance. I don't know why I never thought of this before. It's just basic science. Lightning gives life to a Frankenstein. You're on the list, Polly. A Frankenstein is a stitched together mass of sexy flailing limbs. Don't make me double down on the list, Polly. which is also what a party is. Lightning is the life of the party. What's that? You want to know who the bar mitzvah boy is? I don't know. I don't know any of these kids. Oh. Crashing bar mitzvahs, the height of party culture. You have so much fun, you forget to tell Polly she should have said Frankenstein's monster. Sure. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Yay!
Let's go.
You're engaging in your favorite weekend activity. Ignoring everything in favor of thinking about which classmate you'd like to take to prom and how horny you are. I'm actually not. I don't need to get into details on stream though. When you find out that this is apparently reading on your face. Hey Diana, you seem pretty horny and like someone who sits around all day thinking about who you're going to take to prom. Wow, does she have your number or what? Listen, I'm kind of interested in someone, but honestly, I don't think I could be with any monster who isn't spectacular at sex. I know sex isn't everything, but it's sort of everything to me. Not really, but it's pretty high on my list of priorities. Sorry if this is TMI. Titillating monster interaction. But it's someone you know, so I thought you might have some insight. It's Sammy. I just love sex. Any position. Missionary, clergy, apocalyptic, upside down nightmare demon, the pentagram. Only one of those is real. You did lie for me before, that's true. You did lie for me before and say that I like monarchies. What do you think? Was that keep up with me? I can only say this. She is the discoverer of the orgasm. Actually, the whole thing is named after her. Haven't you ever noticed that orgasm is an anagram of Sammy? Are you kidding me? I once asked her what she thought sex was about. Don't ask me why. And she told me it was the natural process for most living beings to conceive children. She has no idea. Since you did me a solid and lied for me earlier, I will lie for you. Sammy. Orgasm? OMG, you're totally right. I never even noticed that before. Like, actually, it still makes no sense to me, but I'm going to assume that's because I'm high and it's super legit on the level. You seem to know your letters and words. I'm sure that'll make sense once I sober up. Don't lie to me. You're not gonna sober up, Polly. Sammy invented the orgasm, eh? I am a fan of going straight to the source. I only buy opium from the dude who first discovered it. Being dead rocks. Sure does. Does it? Meh. Important thing is Sammy, aka Orgasm, totally owes you one. Not one orgasm, just a general one. You know what I mean. Oh, and you gain +3 fun. Random.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do more sports. Why not?
Hey, strange.
Oh! I didn't see that she was here. I should have checked before I clicked here. I don't know what to pick. Some do up stats. You know what? Let's try. Let's spend all of my money on the PR agent. Sure, why not?
Gator.
Yeah, who would want to save money for their college fund when you can spend it on weird stuff that's most likely useless? That's Spirit Champ.
Let's do this.
And excuse me. Bathroom for Sammy. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep plus 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. Suddenly you smell the distinctive odor of rotten eggs, nail polish remover, and chocolate syrup. This can only mean one thing. You open the door of the stall to find... Yo, what's up? Did you come to try the latest batch of toilet wine? Oh, that makes my stomach hurt in a different way than laughing too hard did. My normal tasting group isn't here yet, probably because they're all dead. Never let that stop me from getting drunk, though, so it's really no excuse. You know, I expected my toilet wine to be a lot more popular at the school. I mean, I'm selling wine at a high school. You'd think kids would be lined up around the block. But my only repeat customers are a couple of homeless dudes and Barry the masochistic swamp monster. And you're here to try it too, right? No? Oh, then you must be here to help me with the marketing. Come on, help me figure out, how to make Polly's totally legit toilet wine a success. Sell it to the military as a chemical weapon or pour it in people's mouths while they're sleeping. It's been nice knowing you, dear. Alright! Pour in people's mouths. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Once people have had a taste of Polly's toilet wine, they'll be craving more. Literally, I put heroin in this wine. Good thing I bought this medical grade funnel for that funnel party last weekend. Let's get pouring. You and Polly spend all night together, pouring various liquids into sleeping people's mouths. You sort of forget about the wine and start pouring all kinds of things. It's not much of a marketing campaign after all. But you know what they say, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, and pouring things into strangers' mouths. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. Random. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Thank you, darling. The werewolf boy? You sure? You've got plenty of money you can spend. Right, this... Oh wait, you're right, this isn't a main character. You're about to dig into a delicious bowl of beef jerky when you see the wolf pack across the table, panting at you.
What's up, noob?
Yo, Doc, can we have some of that beefy J you got there? We love meats that have been jerked. Come on, we'll totally trade you anything from our lunch. You can have this dead ferret, or this half-chewed telephone receiver, or... Well, one of them is talking. The other's just straight up eat your beef jerky. You hit their noses with a newspaper, but it's too late. Whoops. Guess we've got to trade after all, huh? Which of our foods do you want, dog? How about this black plastic bottle labeled, seriously don't drink this, it's poison, or nothing, give me my beef jerky back, now. Do you want the poison, or to be stubborn? Alright, poison it is. Oh, is that what it says? We found it in a garbage bin with a skull and crossbones on it. Buns are good to eat, so we took it. But if that's the only thing you want, I guess you can have it. You don't give them time to change their minds. You reach across the table, snatch, and chug. On TV news that night, you learned that after drinking the elixir, you went on a bit of a rampage. Specifically, you cleared the cafeteria, a sovereign state, and abolished all laws except for party forever. Your government was soon overthrown by the National Guard, but you feel you've been nominated for the Nobel Prize for partying. You gain +4 fun.
Let's go.
Well, you were right about it being a lie. Polly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serfs. Sammy, you can't do anything sober. Don't lie.
Huh?
So wait, you've actually got serfs who eat for you?
Disgraceful.
Well, of course. I find eating to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it. Hey, me either. What other kinds of crazy serfs have you got? Well, I have a serf who goes serf to go to the bathroom for me, a serf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a serf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have a surfing serf for staying on top of me whenever I go surfing. Wow, that's a lot of serfs. That's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination serf imagined a way to escape from serfdom, so now I'm all out of ideas. Well, I'm sure with the help of Diana, we could probably think up a dope new kind of serf. Oh, is that so? I can't wait. Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be? A puppy serf that's just 50 cute dogs, or a party serf to experience Polly's hangovers for her. Let's do the puppy surf. A surf that's actually just a room full of cute puppies? Why didn't my imagination surf come up with such a marvelous idea? I swear, if he hadn't escaped, I'd have him hanged by my execution surf immediately. As a matter of fact, would you like to be my new imagination surf? The pay is non-existent, but you make up for it in constant fear of death. You politely decline Miranda's offer, but agree to go to the animal shelter to pick out a puppy surf instead. Huzzah! Random.
Let's go.
Alright, the sales friend isn't anywhere, so let's actually try the gym again. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team. Suddenly, you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose 5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now. And you gain +2 charm. Cute. Oh my word, what a wonderful, beautiful, exciting day. I hope someone can share my joy. My great aunt sea monster, unholy terror, McCracken face O Cthulhu, which is missing an H. There's supposed to be an H after the L, has just received an award for her work with shipwrecks. She's now one of their leading causes. I want to send her my congratulations, but no one from the postal service will go near her lair for fear of their lives. Oh, if only some brave hero would volunteer to deliver this important and time-sensitive missive. Why is a letter of congratulations so time-sensitive, you ask? Well, it's because of... Well, you see, it's that these are very special congratulations with instructions to do something congratulatory for herself. You know, just get it in the letter. Something fishy about this request, but you've never let that stop you before. You come with a foolproof plan. Hire Scuba, the underwater taxi service, to deliver the letter for you, or dynamite the toilet, dive into the sewer, and swim there yourself. I think I'll hire Scuba. With just a touch of a button, you're able to call a scuba driver to your school. You gave them very specific key instructions as to the latitude and longitude, but conveniently live out the part about the sea monster. A few days later, you see the fruits, the mare of your labor. A missing scuba driver turned up drowned in my kingdom, and now an Al Jazeera Fish article is accusing my father of kidnapping and murder? You killed one delivery man for being late, and suddenly every driver found drowned in their car near your castle is your fault. Thanks for framing my father for murder. Who knows how many journalists he's going to have to take it. Oh. In class later, she passes you an index card with a frowny face drawn on it, which is pretty harsh from Miranda. Ouch. You lose 2 charm and 1 fun.
Let's do this!
Take you to your toilets. That day you skip class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and all of the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 boldness. But none of that matters. You're late to meet Polly for more party experiments.
Hey, Boo.
Alright, our research is progressing well so far, but we've got a very limited sample size. I need to know that we can make any party the best, not just some parties. So tomorrow morning, we're gonna crash a funeral. If we can make that fun, we can make anything fun. So brainstorm time. How can we put the fun back in funeral? Possess the body of the deceased, bring him back for one last party, or a bouncy castle. I'm going to need to lie down after the end of the stream. This music's rad though. Possess the body it is. I knew you would pick that. Later that night. Ooh, that was awesome! I was totally inside that dude, and then they were like, does anyone else want to say a few words? I was like, ooh, me! They totally freaked out, and then I was like, let's turn this funeral into a wedding, and I get married to like 11 people. Who are all widows now because I left that dude in a heap on the dance floor, but whatever, weddings rule. Totally ignoring you destroying the sanctity of marriage, but whatever, like they said, continuity is not a precise science in this school. Hey Sammy, you know what? I think we're getting really close to the true formula for a rad party. You're the best science partner I've ever had. Because she hasn't had lots of science partners. Yeah, she even knows the real definition of science, but she's just too happy for you to correct her now. Come on, the night's still young, let's go turn an all-night water racket into an epic rave. Excuse me. Those washing machines don't know what hit them. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun. I mean, I've kind of been going for the genocidal Disney princess, so ask Miranda. Yeah. And Sammy. Gee, I wonder who you want to ask. Probably yourself. No. I know who you... Yeah, I know who you want.
Let's go.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. What? I'm sorry to tell you this, my friend, but I think your princess is another cat. Aww.
Disgusting.
It all seemed pretty bleak, but you're a natural fighter, so you fought for the right to marry your own hands, since that seemed like your last chance at finding love. Yay.
Let's do this!
What? Prom? Of course, prom night will be another perfect opportunity to conduct our experiments in party science. So clever of you. That's why you're the best science partner. That's not what you meant, but sure, why not? Sooner than expected, prom night is here, and the two of you are finally ready to crack the ultimate party formula. You free some wild animals, you lots of ecstasy, you awaken the dead, you even do the dance of joy. Everything is perfect. You feel floaty and full of energy, you see beautiful shining lights, and you feel connected to everyone. Obviously, most of that is thanks to the ecstasy, but still, you feel like you've conquered the night and put a flag with your names on the peak of life itself. Then dawn comes. By now, you're on a hill by the sea, watching the sun slowly coming up. No idea how you got there, but who cares? You're at peace, watching the gentle tide of the morning, when you realize Polly has her hand over yours. She looks at you.
Let's party till dawn, baby.
You know what, Sammy? This might be the Molly talking, but I think I finally got it. All these parties have been wildly different, yet all of them have been the very best. I put a lot of thought into it, and I can only think of one thing they all had in common. I think the formula to a perfect party You must be sharing it with the right people. You don't answer, you just hold her hand as you spend the morning watching the sun slowly coming up over the sea together. Secret ending? Most likely to be a... What? Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. There are several characters there that I don't think ever showed up. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda used her vast knowledge of surfs to get a job handpicking the best surfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her surfs to do the work. Polly graduated from doing lots of... what? Whatever. Lots of some kind of drug that I'm not familiar with, and now she appears to hallucinate people and acts as their don't like that. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK, he became an athlete. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. For those 3 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Oh hey, Jesse Cox. I recognize that name. Ooh. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute, Sammy. Aw, you got a cute little picture. You have unlocked 6 new pictures or images in the gallery. Oh my. You said that this was the trans girl, Sammy? The one with the tentacles and the lots of things going on? Okay. Ooh, Oni. You know what? We may just have to play second semester next week. Now that the endings are showing up as being unlocked. That's weird. Polaroids? Oh. What the crap? What the crap? Here, what's this? Oh, people's OCs. Oh, turning my headset off. Alright. Well, that was fun. But it's been 3 hours and my throat hurts from all this talking and my stomach still hurts from that laughing fit I had earlier. So I'm going to go lie down for a little while. And I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you on Saturday for more monster-themed games. Because we have kind of a theme this week that was not intentional. So more Monster Hunter stories too on Saturday. I will see you all then, and until we meet again, bon lecture!